Kids Are Asleep Gaming. I apologize. We were going to get going with some NCAA Football 14 Red Rock Wranglers. Moving on, and there is going to be game number 9 against Wyoming. I was excited to play that game, but unfortunately, I don't know exactly what's going on. I don't know if it's my computer or if it's the Elgato or whatever it is. It says it is unable to connect to Twitch for some reason. Not quite sure why that is the case. But anyways, I decided I definitely wanted to stream tonight. Again, unfortunately, it's not going to be NCAA Football 14 as I was hoping. But I'm a little bit behind here anyway on Madden 18, so I decided to go ahead and pop this puppy in, and we're going to get right here into week 11. Again, this is my Salt Lake City Flyers franchise. Excited to bring this back to you guys. I've been kind of working a lot on the Wranglers sports stuff, doing a lot of obviously Red Rock Wranglers and NCAA Football 14, and then I've been doing some Wranglers baseball and Super Mega Baseball that I've been really enjoying. So I've kind of put this one by the wayside, but tonight, since nothing really seems to be working anyway, let's go ahead and return back to it. We are in week 11. Currently, the Flyers are sitting at 6-3, which I'm not really quite sure if that's very appropriate, being that they're a expansion franchise. We've been messing around with the sliders a little bit. We're now currently using Matt 10's sliders for Madden 18, trying those out. I was using Schnott 1's and his crazy setup. Both of those are kind of in previous the links to those are in previous descriptions of the previous streams I've done here on Madden 18. But let's go ahead and scout some players. I don't really quite know where I left off here. Let's go ahead and get this part done, and then let's move on to our game. I feel like I was left off at lineman here, but maybe I have gone through and done all of that here. So maybe let's move over here to the defense now. I feel like if I'm going to concentrate on the defense at this point, I feel like I need to maybe look at safety. So let's take a look here at what we got here. Russell Perkins, B+ power, B pursuit, B- zone coverage. That's pretty good for a first round prospect. B- pursuit, A- hit power, B pursuit, C+ tackle. Nothing specific there on zone coverage. I feel like zone coverage needs to be kind of high in order for the player to be good at all, especially at safety. This guy here in the 4th round could be good. Shane Nash, B hit power, B- coverage. Let's go ahead and add him to the draft board, especially as a 4th round pick. And then he's got B+ hit power. There is a B hit power, C+ tackle. Now let's look quickly at the strong safeties. Scroll back up to the top here. A- hit, C tackle, C+ hit power, B hit power, and that's going to do it for my points. So we'll have to come back to this one later on. But let's go ahead and get into this game against the Jets. This is going to be a home game in Salt Lake City. Oops, let's do this training stuff real quick. I don't want to lose out on any XP just in case. Again, if you're just joining us, we're kind of concentrating on C.J. Hillman, Brian Dragosevich, and Bennett Knight as the ones that we're focusing on at this point. I did lose, unfortunately. We lost our rookie quarterback, who he was really only a. Ooh, I don't know what happened there. Dang it! I don't really want to do this. We're going to have to get out of this. I didn't really want to do the actual training. I just wanted to sim it, but I kind of hit the wrong button here, so we're going to have to exit out of this. It's not really what I wanted to do to start this stream. Having a struggle with the streams tonight. Hang in there with me, folks.
Today's a work day.
Today's a work day. Yeah. I want to not work actually. Am I kind of stuck now? Let's quit. That's what I want to do. I don't really want to do these things. If you choose to quit now, the current just product will be lost. Are you sure you want to quit practice? Yes, I do want to quit practice. Sorry about that. I really did not mean to get into this section. I really kind of want to get into the game. If you are just joining this Madden, let's start our weekly training again. Let's make sure that we hit start training, but we just want to sim it. There we go. Now we got it. So let's go ahead and get into this game after we see all of these lovely sets of points. CJ Hillman is our superstar. He's having a really good season so far. We want to continue to get him some XP so he can continue to get better. I really think he's ultimately going to win Defensive Player of the Year. That's my bet. But we'll have to wait and see whether or not that really happens. For those of you that, again, are just kind of joining this Madden 18 expansion franchise that I'm doing, I want to edit the uniforms here real quick. I kind of like the light color pants instead of those dark pants. But you know what? Just for today, let's go with the darks. Let's switch it up. We're going to say we are ready to go. And let's get into this thing. Again, if you're like, I keep getting waylaid there, but if you're just joining our Madden 18 expansion franchise, I'm calling this an expansion franchise. Obviously, this is not really something that you can do for real in Madden 18. Kind of hoping some of the news coming out, Madden 19 recently, kind of hoping maybe that some sort of expansion franchise thing could be a possibility in Madden 19. We'll have to see if that really comes to fruition or not. That would be some interesting news for sure. It's kind of a fun aspect of things that I enjoy. It really makes a rebuild a true rebuild in my opinion. So hopefully that's something that can happen. We're going to go ahead looking at the playoff picture. We are currently the division leaders in the AFC West, sitting at 6-3 as an expansion franchise, facing here the New York Jets today. Let's see if we can pull out another win. Part of me says I don't really know if I want to, but we shall wait and see. Thank you for coming on there, viewer. I appreciate you coming to watch. I hope you weren't coming to watch the Ncaa Football 14 stuff. I had some sort of hiccup. I don't know what was happening with my computer or Elgato. It says it didn't want to connect to Twitch for some reason. And so I switched things up, and we're continuing my Madden 18 expansion franchise here with the Salt Lake City Flyers. J.J. Nelson there on the return. Takes that right up that middle there. Has a nice gain on the return. Out comes Brent Hundley. Hasn't really played a whole lot. We started this season with Geno Smith, and I benched him as he wasn't playing well. I did actually put in Brent Hundley, but he got hurt, and so we came in with our rookie, and he actually played well and was doing really well, but unfortunately in the last game he broke his collarbone and is out for the season. And so we decided to continue with Brent Hundley here and hope that he plays well. Shakandrick West there with a nice run for 9 on the opening play of the game. We're going to continue here in this no-huddle offense. We're trying to stay true to our name here as the Flyers. We want to be fast, we want to be quick, and we want to play fast. That's our plan. That's our motto. We're going to run a read option play here. hand it off to McKinnon. Not very much yardage there. Let's come back with this play action. Now that we've run it a couple of times. There is the play action. Woo! I don't know how Brett Hundley didn't get sacked immediately, but ultimately he does go down. Quick and fast here. Brett Hundley now drops back and try to go to the outside there. He throws it too soon, and that pass is incomplete. And the Flyers are going to have to punt here on their first drive. Looked like that. I don't know who that was there on the side. Maybe Patterson. Looked like he was maybe going to be open, but just kind of overthrew him. Let's try to see if we can down this one, and we do at about the 4-yard line. Great punt, able to get the bounce there. Great punt there to down it at the 4, and that's going to give the Jets some bad field position. Kirk Cousins is actually on the Jets here in this franchise with Blount in the Blount. He is their running back. So obviously they're trying to rebuild in free agency here on my version of the NFL. And they're going to come out here and just try to run the ball here, get some room. Blount runs it there for a nice gain of 4. That'll bring up now 2nd and 6. Thank you again for coming out, viewer. Hope you're having a nice day. Appreciate you hanging out for a while and watching. Ooh, nice stop there. No gain. That's going to bring up now 3rd and 6. Don't know who their coach is there for the Jets. It's obviously not Todd Bowles anymore. Now 3rd and 6. What are we going to do here? Let's do a zone blitz. See if we can get some pressure here on Kirk Cousins. And he has thrown and almost intercepted. Should have been intercepted by Robinson there. But unfortunately, he dropped it. That could have been a pick 6. Luckily for the Jets, he did drop it. I'm going to go ahead and Jets will now punt the ball back to J.J. Nelson. Well, let's punt this thing, Butler. Let's do it. Aimed it towards the sideline. We're going to run it back to the inside, then back to the outside. Nice return. That's going to give the Flyers great field position here. Nice punt. Quick 3 and out. And here come the Flyers back for their second drive of the game that is going to start on their own 46-yard line. Let's see if we can get something going here. Let's run this halfback cross screen to the right. I like these kind of plays, these misdirection plays. These are kind of some of my favorite to run. That is going out to Shakandrick West, who is open, and he's got a blocker and another. I don't know why the receiver is just standing there. If he would have blocked him, that might have been a touchdown. I don't know what in the world he was doing. A nice play there by Shakandrick West. Going to run the triple option here now. We're going to keep giving it to him. He's playing well so far. Let's keep this ball moving. Let's see if we can get the score. Let's come with the slants and try to get a touchdown here for Brett Hundley. That safety's dropping down. Let's keep McKinnon in here to block on that side specifically, but no, he decides to stay in the pocket. Lobbed it up in the back of the end zone, and that is a touchdown. What a play by Brett Hundley. Steps up in the pocket, looks like he's going to take off, and at the last second throws it to Coates in the black of the end zone for the touchdown. And that'll be a touchdown for the Flyers. got both feet in bounds there, I think. That is really close. Yes, he did. That looks like a touchdown to me. We'll have to see if they were to review it, and they do. I think there's really no question that he got it there. He had his left foot down. Excuse me, his right foot down, and then that left foot comes down around and touches down right there, still in bounds. And that looks like a touchdown to me for sure for Coates. Great play all around for the Flyers there. And that play does stand. Touchdown Flyers. Let's kick this extra point and make it 7-2-0, and that kick is up, and it is good. Again, great play by Brent Hundley, kind of stepping up in the pocket, shifting over to the left, and at the last second throws it to Sammy Coates in the back of the end zone for the touchdown. And that is a good start here for the Flyers, up now 7-0 in the first quarter. Kickoff now to Williams. Ooh, a big hit there. He somehow still holds on to it. He's a little, Robinson's proud of himself there. Big hit. Would have been even better if he would have got the fumble, but still a nice hit. We're going to come out now with the cover 2 man. Again, Kirk Cousins is the quarterback here for the Jets. Trying to get there, but can't. Check down pass there for a short gain of 8, or I should necessarily say a short gain, a nice gain of 8, and that's going to bring up now 2nd and 2. We're going to blitz right up the middle here and see if we can knock him off. Knock him off the spot here and knock him back here a little bit. That goes to Blount, and he is hit, but he's going to fall forward and get the first down. And the Jets drive will stay alive. Looks like he had a nice game last week. 17 rushes, 106 yards, and a touchdown. He's a good player, continues to be a good player. We need to come here. I think they're going to hand it to him again. We're going to come here with this gap press. We're going to shift the defensive line. Now it's play action. Kirk Cousins looking to pass, and he's got a man, and that is, oh, and he dropped it. I don't know what in the world happened there. It looked like he had it, but at the last second he dropped it. I don't know if it just fell through his hands or what exactly happened there. I'm curious. Let's take a quick look at the instant replay. Kirk Cousins, nice play action pass, has a man, and he just has it in his hands right here and then just loses it. That is one of the craziest animations I think I've ever seen. Looks like he has it and then whoop, right out of his hands. Very weird. All right, let's come back with this gap press because I think they're going to try to run it here now on 2nd and 10. Very balanced set here, and that is looks like a false start. Geno Smith on the sideline. He kind of struggled to start the season. We were kind of winning some games, but he was throwing just a ton of interceptions. And I'm not even quite sure how we are winning games considering that he was doing that. But we continue to kind of win here and there. I don't know that his interceptions were necessarily hurting, but they definitely weren't helping. So then I decided to make the change to Brent Hundley. But unfortunately, he got hurt. Here comes C.J. Hillman. And Kirk Cousins throws it away. C.J. Hillman applying the pressure. Again, he's our superstar middle linebacker. Trying to win Defensive Player of the Year at this point. Let's come here with another blitz. Just kind of want to keep Kirk Cousins on his toes. This offensive line is doing a good job. And that pass is up, and it is caught by Kurse this time, and he holds on to it. Kind of a weird looking animation there too, but he kind of dove, was able to get to the ball, make the catch. Huge catch by him. Huge gain. Kirk Cousins, long pass. He kind of makes a funny looking dive animation here as he's also getting tackled at the same time, but he's able to hold on to that one after that weird play previously where he like caught it but then lost it in that middle in the air. He held on to that one. Much tougher catch for sure. Jets continue to move the ball, coming here with this balanced set again. Trying to get in there. Blount right up the middle. Really only doesn't even gain anything. That's going to bring up now 2nd and 10. We're going to come back with the 3 wide receivers. Let's come with the cover 2 man. Try to see if we can get... Oh, and that is another false start on the Jets here. That's 2 false starts on this drive. They're kind of hurting themselves here, although they were able to make up with it with big plays. Looks like they're going to come back now in kind of a run look offense. Everything looks like they're going to run to the left, so we're going to slant our line to the left, but they come back to the right, and he gets stuck on his fullback there and goes down for maybe a gain of 1, and that's going to bring up a long 3rd and 14. And we are going to come at these guys with a strong safety blitz. Try to cover the sticks here. Woo. Lone almost went offsides there. Trying to get there, and he finds Ty over the middle. Nice play by Cousins. He's currently 3 for 6 for 66 yards. He was able to get rid of that ball fairly quickly to prevent any sort of sack. And Ty was wide open over the middle. That would have been the one spot on that offense. Oops. Trying to slant the defense there to the left. But Blount only gains maybe 3. I guess they counted it as 2. So that's going to bring up now a 2nd and 8. We're going to come back here with the nickel. Let's go cover 2 man. Now with this 3 wide receiver set with the tight end. Blount in the backfield, and he gets the ball right up the middle. He breaks a couple tackles, 2-3 tackles, and almost gets into the end zone. Nice run, just Blake tackles left and right. He's able to almost get into the end zone there. Nice play by him. Breaks a couple tackles there. Williams come up to make a tackle. He breaks that one. One more broken tackle, and that's a touchdown. That's full-on beast mode right there. All right, let's come back to cover 2. They're going to probably run the ball here. Why would they not? Unless they're the Seattle Seahawks. And they do run it. Blount breaks another tackle, and that is a touchdown for him. He broke about 5 tackles total just on the last 2 runs and ultimately gets into the end zone. Pending the extra point here, that's going to tie up the game. Let's see if we can get in here and try to block this thing. Why the heck not? Brooks has blocked 1 earlier in the season here. But in any case, that's good. That's going to make the score now 7-7. Still with about 3 minutes left in the first quarter. J.J. Nelson is back to receive. Cut this right back up the middle, try to follow the blockers. Kind of had a wall there, but somebody finally got through. Caught him after 32 yards. And the Flyers are going to start now at the 33-yard line. Here comes McKinnon. Let's come back with this pistol. Let's see if we can get him involved a little bit. Let's run this halfback stretch. That play seems to work pretty good. The question is, do we want to run it here to the right or to the left? And we're going to stick with the right. Trying to get back, try to cut it back up to the inside. Gain of 4. Let's come now with the tight end crosses. Let's keep McKinnon in here to block. I always like to keep in a running back to block. Just we were struggling. Ooh, what a almost catch there. Put the ball in the only place it could be. Dove out to catch it. Got his hands on it. Boyle there, but unable to pull it in. And I feel like we always need to keep in a running back. My first few games, I was just giving up a ton of sacks as my offensive line is really not very good. And then when I switched things up, started keeping a running back into block, it made a huge difference. And so that's what I've been doing. That was a terrible throw, but almost a catch. But ultimately an incomplete pass. And now the Flyers will have to punt. Try to angle it here, see if we can get it down, get him down again. That's going to be caught at about the 12, but he's going to have a chance to return it here, and that's Stewart, and he gets hit quickly after a 10-yard return. And here comes the Jets offense, and just in case you didn't catch it last time it popped up, Blount had 17 rushes for 100 yards, 100 and some yards. 106 exactly. And a touchdown. He's got a touchdown now in this game. Looks like they're going to maybe try to just keep feeding him the ball, which makes sense as my team, the Flyers, is not really wanting to tackle. They're going to come with this jumbo set here. Question is, which way are they going to run it? And it's a counter. And he gets taken down fairly quickly. There is an injury on the field. I don't see who's down there. Oh, that's Webb grabbing at his something side back. Darrius Webb goes down with an injury here. All right, let's come back to this gap press. It's one of my favorite defenses to run when I think the team might be running as well. We're going to slant this line, and they're going to run back the opposite direction. What a call there. Blount comes down. I was slanting my defensive line to the opposite side. And Blount's able to get free to that left side and have a nice gain and a first down for the Jets. Let's come back with this cover 2 man. See if we can... ultimately, we just need to get some pressure on Cousins, which we really haven't been able to do. The Jets' offensive line has been playing tough. And they're again giving him tons of time, and he's able to find Curse again right over the middle, and he makes another tough catch in traffic. That's 2 tough catches he's made after he dropped an easy one. He has made 2 nice catches. And the Cousins and Curse connection is working so far in this game. With Blount running the ball, Flyers are going to have to figure out what to do here to slow this offense down. Things are working for them right now. We're going to slant again to this right side and see what they decide to do here this time. Blount out of the backfield this time, and he gets pulled down, but not until he gets a first down. And this drive will continue for the Jets. And there is Darrius Webb. Bruce Sternum will not be able to return for this game. We'll sub Terrell in. Let's come back to this nickel cover 2 man. Although I don't know that it's been working. We may have to switch things up. Come back to some zone. Jets come out in the pistol this time. Owen's able to get off the block, hit Blount and the check down. C.J. Hillman is there, and that actually loses 2 yards, and that's going to bring up now 2nd and 12. Need a big stop. Need a big stop here. Let's come with the cover 4 just to switch things up a little bit. But I do want to cover the underneath, and I want to slant my defensive line. Able to do all those things. And Lawrence there, I think that's who that was. Able to Lawrence. Lawrence. He's on my Red Rock Wranglers. Abdominal tear for Dawson. And he's not going to be able to return for this game. Having a lot of injuries in this one so far. Now 3rd and 10. Let's go with this overload 3. Let's cover the sticks and watch for the screen pass here. It's not going to be a screen pass, and we're able to get to him for the sack. Webster gets in there. Nobody touches him. He's able to get in, make that sack, and that's going to bring up now a long 4th and 18. And I assume that the Jets will attempt a field goal. Let's hope for something like what happens in my Red Rock Wranglers franchise, where my opposing teams continue to miss field goals. Let's see if they can miss one, but no. That one is going to be right down the middle, and the Jets are going to take the lead at 10-7. They also got Foles, it looks like, there, as he was the holder on that one. They've made some good changes for themselves, although they're still just sitting at 3-6 in this season. Brent Hundley's ready to get back in this game. We're going to try a return to the right. 18 seconds left in the quarter. This return right might work out for us here. Let's cut it back to the inside. J.J. Nelson gets pulled down at about the 29. He was running with full speed and just got yanked down. Let's come back with the inside zone. We haven't really been trying to run the ball very much. I always find myself not doing that in this Flyers franchise. I don't really know why. Trying to get past that linebacker, but unable to do so. We're just going to let the clock run out here in this first quarter with the Jets leading 10-7. Not a bad quarter for the Flyers. Brett Hundley had a nice play when he stepped up, found Coates in the back of the end zone on this play right here. Coates made a nice catch, keeping both feet in bounds. But the Jets, of course, matched. The Kirk Cousins to Kurst connection has worked a couple of times on a couple of long pass plays. Let's get past the commercials, if you will, and let's get back into this game here. Let's come here, 2nd and 5 now. Let's go inside zone again. The tight ends to each side. Trying to get McKinnon involved. He's able to make it up the middle, gain that 5 yards, and get a first down. Let's now come with the buck sweep to the right side. Although they seem to be in good position to counter this. Let's see what happens. And they do, for actually a loss of 2 yards. Now he might be stuck trying to pass it here. Let's come with this mountain halfback screen. Richardson comes in motion. Screen out to the outside, and McKinnon's got an opening. He jukes back to the inside, trying to get past Gilchrist there, I think it was. And he's going to come up just short. It's going to be 3rd and 1 now. We're going to come back with the inside zone, trying to get this first down. And we are able to get it. Kind of came out far to the left there. Got a little bit nervous. I wasn't going to get there. But luckily able to do it. Going to come now with this play action read. Safety's coming down. Going to keep him in the block. Ooh, and then Hundley is hit as he was trying to throw, but that counts as a sack. It's now 2nd and 18. Now we need some sort of potential big play. Let's come with the slants here, see if we can get some yardage moving forward. Let's again keep McKinnon in here to block. Hundley drops back. Nobody really open. At the last second, he sees Patterson and he catches it, coming all the way across the field. Great blocking by the offensive line. And that is able to get for a first down on a long 2nd down play. Come back now to McKinnon, and he goes nowhere. Now just 7 rushes for 16 yards. Let's come back with this dagger play. Again, we got to keep McKinnon in the block. And let's slide everything to the left. Now I need to remember what my routes are. After making all those adjustments. Ooh! Tried to hit Patterson. Tried to spin myself around there with Brent Hundley. Tried to hit Patterson on the in route. And he caught it for a second, but then dropped it. I think I need to have a halfback in here. Let's adjust the play call a little bit. Let's go with this Y cross post. But I think we're going to keep Kendrick West, my 3rd down back, into block. And we're specifically kind of looking for J.J. Nelson coming over the middle. Lobbed it up to him. Tried to juke. He breaks a tackle. Unbelievable broken tackle there for J.J. Nelson. He is a little guy. But ultimately, he's able to get that catch. Brett Hundley kind of threw it to a spot there, hoping that J.J. Nelson could get there, and he did. Now Kendrick West right up the middle, trying to get some yardage. He gains just a couple, maybe. And that's going to bring up a 2nd and 8 now. Let's come with this play action read, looking for J.J. Nelson coming across. Again. Ooh, and that's the same thing that happened almost last time. Hundley kind of rolls out. Somehow misses that edge rusher. Wilkerson, it looks like. He comes up hurt. Somehow he misses him the first time, but then able to come back around and make the tackle. That's now good for a long 3rd down. 3rd and 15. Trying to get into the end zone here. Let's come with this spread look. Need to get a... Let's come with flanker dig. Gives us some good options. And also allows us to keep West in here to block, which again I like to do. Remind myself the plays. I really want to look for Boyle right up the seam there, hopefully, or Richardson on the in route. Let's see how this plays out. Trying to hit Boyle. Probably threw that lobbed that too high. Probably should have just come down short to the check down. Probably would have been smarter, but in any case, we didn't throw an interception. Luckily, probably should have been an interception, but hopefully we can make this kick, which he does, and that's going to make this tie up the score now with 5 minutes left. Hopkins makes that kick, make it now 10-10. Kick it off right up the middle here. Hopkins gets a good one off. That's going to go into the end zone to Stewart. He's going to take it out of the end zone. We're going to try to make a big hit on him, which we do, but he's able to hold on to it. Matt Forte, no yards today. That's because he hasn't really played. Blount's been the guy. Let's come with the sting pinch play. Trying to slant the defense over to that side, which we do. And we're able to get him down for just 2 yards. That's going to bring up now a 2nd and 8. Able to cover that, able to meet him over there as he's trying to get to the edge. So nice play by the defense there. Very similar type setup here. I wonder if they're going to try to run it again, which they don't. Quick pass to Curse. Nice spin move. He's able to get the first down. Cousins now 7 for 10, 110 yards. He's having a good start to this day. Let's come back with the cover 4, I guess, here. Keep coming out in these formations that look like they're going to run, and they have a lot, but they've also been passing out of them a lot. But that's going to be a false start for the Jets. Silliness play there. That's like their 3rd false start. For as well as their offensive line seems to be playing, I haven't been able to really get any pressure onto Kirk Cousins. Maybe, I guess we've had 1 sack. Nice play there by C.J. Hillman, filling that gap. And it looks like Blount comes up hurt. Looks like that's who that is. And that's going to bring out Matt Forte, I'm sure. Now 2nd and 13. The question is, are they really going to try to run the ball here again on 2nd and 13, or are they going to pass it? They're coming out again in a formation. Well, I guess this could be a run or pass, but almost gave them back their 5 yards. Forte right up the middle, and that goes nowhere. That's going to now bring up a long 3rd down for the Jets. Flyers, it would be nice if the Flyers could get a stop here, give themselves a chance to get some more points before the end of the half. But we somehow have to figure out a way to get pressure. Let's just come with this silver shoot pinch. Let's come with the press. We're just going to be crazy here and see what happens. And that one is lobbed up to Curse, and he is hit and drops it. Nice play there on the hit by Morris in order to knock that one away. It looked like Curse had a chance there to make that catch. He's made some tough catches already, but unfortunately he's unable to get that one. He beat the press and was open, but that pass was a little high. Curse had to go up for it. Morris hits him, and he drops it. Nice play again by Morris, and that's going to cause the Jets now to have to punt to J.J. Nelson. That was a chance we took there. All out blitz, pressed him. Curse beat the press and looked like he had a chance there, but just not quite able to hold on to that ball after the big hit by Morris. We're going to come back out with the pistol. Come back to the halfback zone weak. Try to get this run game going here a little bit with 4 minutes left in this half. See if we can do something run-wise, but that's not a good way to start, as that goes nowhere. McKinnon is struggling, just 8 rushes for 16 yards, but I don't know if that means we should give up on it yet. Let's come with the Z spot. We need to keep McKinnon in here to block, as it looks like they're coming. Oh, he's dropping out over there. What's he gonna do? Wow, that was not a very smart pass. But luckily that comes up incomplete. That was a little too close for comfort. Now 3rd and 10. Let's come with this levels switch. Give ourselves a chance right up the seam here with Patterson, as well as Boyle with the in route here. And let's see if we're able to catch one of those 2 guys. That's the 2 I'm looking for. They're coming on the... I would have had Boyle if I would have just gotten it over the linebacker there, but I didn't really see him until after I was already sacked. That's why we need to keep in a running back in to block, because if I don't, things like that happen. So that brings up now a 4th and 14. We got to give the ball now back to the Jets with 3 minutes and 17 seconds left here in this quarter. Trying to make another big hit on him. Stewart kind of sneaks to the side, able to not get tackled. Breaks that initial tackle. Blount now, again, we continue to show his stats. We showed him last game stats now twice, and now we're getting some season stats for him. All right, let's come with the cover 2 sink. Matt Forte again is in the game after Blount has come out injured. He hasn't come back in yet, so he could be done for the day. We'll have to wait and see. He was having a good game. He was breaking a lot of tackles. He was hurting us for sure. But now he's hurt, so we'll just have to see whether or not he comes back or not. Malone trying to get off that block. Get off that block. Nice pass to Anderson. Nice play. Again, offensive line is doing a great job for the Jets. Kirk Cousins is just able to kind of sit back there and pick apart the defense. We're going to have to get some pressure. We're going to have to run some blitzes or something. We got to change up something because we can't just let him sit back there and pick apart the defense because he's going to win. Oh, that is wide. Oh, nice truck there by Forte. It's like he stopped right and from running, knew the tackle was coming, knocked it down, and then kept going. Nice misdirection run there. Forte breaks the tackle, able to get enough, I think, for the first down there. But here comes Knight to make that tackle. Forte says, "No, I'm not going to let you tackle me today." And it was enough for the first down. Let's switch things up here. Back to nickel. Let's come with this Tampa 2. Trying to switch things up, change things up. Do things different, I guess. Try to keep Kirk Cousins on the fence here about what he's going to see, but I don't know that it really matters. We just got to get pressure. I think we got to start blitzing him. And that is now 2-minute warning. Score tied 10-10. Blount running off the field there. I don't even think he's in the game. He's hurt. All right, 2nd and 9. Let's cover this cover 1 linebacker blitz and see if we can get, I don't know which linebacker is blitzing. I was kind of hoping that was going to be C.J. Hillen, but it's not. And again, ooh, that one is dropped. I don't know if that one was ripped out or what, but Anderson dropped that one. That's going to bring up now 3rd and 9. Again, I think we got to bring pressure. We're going to bring some pressure. We're going to cover the sticks and hope we can do this thing here. Let's get him. Able to get there, but he lobs one over to Ty just over the linebacker's head. Great pass there by Kirk Cousins. There is absolutely nothing you can do about that. We got the pressure there, but he lobs one up over the linebacker. Huge play. That's going to keep the drive alive now for the Jets with 1 minute and 48 seconds left. They're going to try to get a touchdown here before the end of the half. He's making some adjustments. Throws him right over the middle to Stewart. He's able to fall forward for what looks like a 9-yard gain. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1. Thank you, viewer, for coming out and watching. I appreciate it. Playing some Madden 18. I was really planning to do some NCAA football 14 tonight, but I don't know what was going on. My computer or the Elgato or something wasn't, I don't know, it kept telling me that I couldn't, that Twitch wasn't allowing me to get on, that I needed to check my password and all that. I don't know. But in any case, I decided to continue my Madden 18 expansion franchise. We're in a good game here, and there was a flag on that play with the Jets. We're currently sitting at 6-3. The Jets are 3-6. And we're having a good game so far with the score sitting at 10-10. Hope you're having a good day. Let's go ahead and accept that one. We need to get some pressure. That's what we got to do. We got to get some pressure on Kirk Cousins. He is just picking us apart. I'm going to cover the underneath routes here, thinking that he's going to do that, and he does, but still nobody is there. Nice play by Stewart. That's going to keep this drive alive for the Jets. Now with 1:06 left in this half, we need a big play. We need a big play here. Got to get some pressure on Cousins. That's what we got to do. We can't let him just sit back there, which is what is happening. He's able to get it away at the last second to Curse. Short play. That's going to be now 2nd and goal on the 5. Jets have to call a timeout or choose to call a timeout. With the second quarter here winding down. Question is, what should we run? Let's go with this cover 2 contain. Kirk Cousins hasn't really ran it on us, but I wouldn't be surprised if he tries to do it now. He drops back, and there is nobody in the back of the end zone. Ty is wide open, and that is a touchdown for the Jets. Huge drive. I don't know what in the world happened there with the defense. There was nobody near Ty. He was wide open, back of the end zone, got both feet down. Nice foot drag there. Nice catch. Touchdown for the Jets. Again, unable to get any sort of pressure on Kirk Cousins. And that continues to hurt us. Another booth review here. I don't really know if this one is necessary. Is it? Definitely looks like a touchdown. Very similar type catch to the one earlier that Coates made for the Flyers. Back of the end zone kind of a catch. Those are fun to see. I like those. No question that he had the ball all the way through, falling to the ground. And that is a touchdown. Touchdown Jets. Score now 16. Now 17-10. Come back now with the kick return middle. We do have 57 seconds left. We'll have to see whether or not we can have a nice return here with J.J. Nelson. He's been doing okay, just kind of following his blockers up the middle there. This time he gets it about to the 34-yard line. I guess only the 32-yard line. We'll have to run a couple plays here and see if we can do something, although we don't want to make any mistakes. Brett Hundley's not having a terrible day with 109 yards and 1 touchdown, but only throwing at about 50%. Again, we do need to keep in an extra blocker, because that's the only way that we're going to prevent the possibility of getting sacked. It feels like it's almost an automatic sack if we don't do that. So we're going to look for Brent Hundley, just as he starts to run out. Brent Hundley's going to take off, and he is going to get the first down. 46 seconds left, injury timeout. I'm not sure who went down there. Not a bad run there by Brent Hundley. If he's able to get away from that tackle, he's got a lot of green in front of him. But still, nice play by him, stepping up in the pocket, getting out to that right side, taking off, and gaining 10 yards. Let's come with this trail shake, looking for somebody over the middle. We do have 3 timeouts left. Let's again keep McKinnon in here to block. We're actually going to look at Patterson over here. Nope, we're not. Oh, broken tackle by Boyle. Let's try to get out of bounds. Wish we do. First down, 38 seconds left. 2 nice plays in a row here by Brent Hundley. Let's keep this thing going. Let's come now with the cross, Y cross flood. Again, just looking for maybe even this, whoever's coming over the middle. It's just fine with me. Boyle and or Patterson on the outside there. He's able to beat that press, or what looks like a press. Throwing that one to the inside, and he caught it, but that is knocked out. Nice play by the defensive back. Patterson got to the inside there, threw the ball to the inside. It was a nice pass, but he gets knocked out. Let's come with the Mountain Z spot. 34 seconds left now. I just want to keep McKinnon in here block. I don't care about him going into any sort of motion. I don't like it. Trying to get out of there. Let's call a timeout. We didn't see anybody immediately open. Tried to take off. Everyone looked like they were covered to me. Tried to take off with Hundley, but unable to go anywhere really. Let's come back to a different type play here. Let's go with the flood. Again, we're going to keep West in here to block. Ooh, looking for Coates. What a catch. He actually held on to that one. That was thrown up high. He was able to turn around, make that catch, and hold on to it even through contact. Going to have a chance here to get some points here before the half. Brent Hundley is doing well here. Maybe got a couple more plays. Let's see what we can come up with. Try to get a score. Actually, at this point, that's the way that I'm feeling. Let's come with the. Let's come with the Niners flood this time to the left side. See if we can get a similar look. Again, we're going to keep McKinnon in the block. Maybe again looking for Coates. And that one is tossed up, and he had a chance to make that catch, but unfortunately he's unable to hold on to that one, looking for the flag. But he's not going to get it now with 14 seconds left. Let's just trying to find the right play here, just to again try to make a play to get some points. Let's go with this Mountain Z spot with a different formation. 14 seconds left now. This might be the last play. Otherwise, we might just have to take the points if we're able to get the points, I guess. Throwing it, and that is caught by Patterson. Brent Hundley able to get away from the sack. Rifles one to Patterson in the end zone. He is able to get past the defender, and that is a touchdown. What a play by Brent Hundley to get out of that sack. Rifles it there to Patterson. Touchdown, Flyers. What a play here at the end of the half. He's able to break that initial sack attempt and then come right back and rifle it to Patterson for the touchdown. What a play. Very exciting way to end the half here now with 9 seconds left. Make the score now 17-17. Let's go ahead and kick this one off. Let's purposely kick it a little bit short. Try to see if we can run out this clock with 9 seconds left. Williams takes it right up the middle, and he goes down with 5 seconds left. We'll have to see whether or not the Jets even attempt to do anything here. Doesn't look like they're going to. Let's just, looks like they're just going to kneel on it and take this to the half with the score 17-17. What a fun way here to end the half as the Flyers are able to get down the field and score a touchdown. After the Jets had scored, the Flyers were able to come down with a minute left and able to get that score as Hundley rifles one to Patterson in the end zone. A lot of fun plays, a lot of exciting games so far. At this point, I'm not disappointed that I wasn't able to get Ncaa Football 14 going. This one's been a lot of fun so far. Passing yards 185 to 140. Rushing yards 58 to 43. No mistakes really by either team. Brett Hundley's having a good game. Not bad for him considering. Sammy Coates with a nice back of the end zone catch there. Nice play there by Curse. He made a couple of nice huge catches. He also dropped a couple. Blount was having a good game, breaking a bunch of tackles, but ultimately he went out of the game with an injury, which is too bad for the Jets. No matter what in the second half here, we got to figure out a way to get pressure on Kirk Cousins, or he's going to continue to pick us apart. As you can see here, tie back of the end zone, touchdown. And we were able to come back on the with like 50 seconds left. Get it to Patterson for the touchdown. What a play by Brent Hundley. Breaking tackle, sack attempt, and rifling one into Patterson for the touchdown. So coming out in the second half here, kickoff to Stewart. He's going to take it out of the end zone. Again, the score is tied 17-17. Exciting first half, lots of fun, lots of big plays. But we need to see if the Flyers can minimize some of those big plays. Thanks for coming out to watch, viewer. I appreciate it. I appreciate the support. Hope you're having a good day. That pass is incomplete. That's one of Kirk Cousins' worst throws of the day so far. He's been playing well. Second half, the plan is really to just try to figure out a way to get pressure on him because he has been hurting us. He's been able to just kind of sit in the back and just pick us apart. Yeah, Forte is still in the game. There's Leggett. Nice catch for him, and he's able to fall forward for a first down. Got to figure out a way to get pressure. Hand out to Forte, and that goes nowhere. He's now just got 5 rushes for 12 yards. It's now 2nd and 11. Just feel like I got a blitz. Feel like that's the only way we're going to do anything against Kirk Cousins here. Oh, and there's another false start. That is 4 false starts on the day for the Jets. I think they might even all be on Winters. Come back with this gap press as I assume they're going to try to run the ball here on 2nd and 16. I don't know why I think that, but I was wrong anyway. And there's a pass up. And that was probably the worst looking pass I've seen by Kirk Cousins all day. That was a weird looking pass as he just kind of chucked it up to nobody. It seemed like he was just trying to get rid of it. And that's what we want to do. If we can get pressure, that might be what we're able to have him continue to do. So that's what I want to try. I want to get pressure on him to make him make throws like that. Let's come with this strong safety overload blitz in a cover 3. Here comes the safety. Trying to get to him. He lobs it up, and Forte had a chance, but he gets hit, and that ball is knocked out. We've seen a few plays like that. That was a great pass. Great pass by Kirk Cousins. Forte had a chance, probably should have caught it. But ultimately the hit knocks it out. Nice hit there to knock that one away. And that'll bring up a 4th down. So good job here by the Flyers. Coming out in the second half, getting a quick 3 and out. And now let's see if they can get some points. Break this tie. J.J. Nelson's going to take it out here to the side. He is fast. Trying to get the spin move. Stay up. Wouldn't have been able to stay up after that one block. Might have had a chance. But even still, nice return. Just trying to get that spin move on there. Just not quite able to do it. Irvin there is able to get him down. Barely, but he did. Here comes the offense. 2 receptions for Patterson for 49 yards and a touchdown. He had that great catch there at the end of the first half in order to get into the end zone for that touchdown. And I think just for fun here, we're going to start the second half with a play action post shot. We're going to try to open up this second half here right away, right now. Let's see if we can get him open, get somebody open. No. He is pulled down. How in the world did the defensive lineman Williams there, he just kind of grabbed him and yanked him down. Great play by him for the sack. I don't know how in the world he did that, but he did. You can kind of see it here as Williams just kind of able to keep pushing against that lineman and ultimately just grab Hundley and yank him down. Nice sack. There it is. Grab him by the shoulder pads and yanked him down. All right, well maybe that wasn't the best idea, but it's done now, so let's move on. We're going to come back here with the slants. We're going to keep again McKinnon in here to block, because I feel like that's what I have to do. Going to hit Patterson real quick on the slant and gain a few yards to give us a somewhat manageable 3rd and 8. Let's come back to a gun set here. Let's, the question is, should I just come back with the slants again? Let's just come back with the slants again and see if we can get a first down. Yeah, watch the tight end. Watch the tight end. Woo-woo. Trying to step up into the pocket. Nobody open. Zone defense has got it covered. Unable to get that first down. And on 4th and 11, the Flyers are going to have to punt it back to the Jets. Really need to try to think about running the ball, but it hasn't really worked so far in this game. So see if we can angle a punt here. Stewart catches it at about the 10, so good punt. All right, pressure, pressure. We need to get pressure. Let's see if we can have C.J. Hillman here be our blitzer and see if we can get him in to make a play. He's our superstar middle linebacker. Let's see if he can make a play. Play action pass again. No pressure. Kirk Cousins just sits back there and hits Ty right over the middle. Great pickup of the blitz by the offense there. Able to find Ty. And they continue to have great blocking. Just not able to get any pressure on Kirk Cousins. We've maybe had a sack, but he continues to pick us apart with 220 yards so far in this game. Forte trying to get to the outside there, unable to do so. Just a short gain of 1, and that's going to bring up now a 2nd and 9. Trying to decide what in the world to run here to get some pressure, but not leave our defensive backs in a bad situation. Because if we're not able to get pressure, and Kirk Cousins sits back here like he is right now. Nice play there by the safety. Kirk looked like he had a chance to catch that one, but the safety stepped up and yanked him down, took him away from the ball. And that's going to bring up now a 3rd and 9, where again we want to try to bring the pressure. Let's bring it this time from the right side. And let's cover the sticks here again. Watching for that screen to Forte. And here comes that blitz, but they find Anderson on the side with basically a check down pass, and that's going to come up for the 1st down. Nice play once again by Kirk Cousins, finding his receiver open, able to get that 1st down. Looks like they're going to come back out here in a run type look with 3 tight ends. They continue to kind of give us this look. Makes it difficult for me to decide whether or not I should slant the defense at all, and I slanted it to the wrong side, and Forte is able to gain 6 yards on that play. So good play by them. Let's switch things up a little bit. Let's just come with the mid blitz, thinking they're going to try to run it right up the middle, and or if they don't, that they're going to try to run a play action in this point, and we're going to try to get to Kirk Cousins right now. They do run it right up the middle. So I had that play called correct. Able to get down Forte, trying to just run a delay. Able to get him down right away. And that's going to bring up now but a 3rd and 3. Let's come with the same exact play, mid blitz. Again, thinking that they're just going to try to run it right up the middle. Let's slant the defensive line to that right side. They actually drop back to pass. And that is caught once again by Ty. He continues to make big catches. And Kirk Cousins now has 246 yards. Just can't figure out what to do to stop him. Be interested to see whether or not this is how he plays for the Vikings this year. It'll be exciting to see for him if he finally, and there's Ty again. He continues to make catches. I don't know how many he's got there. There you go, 7 receptions, 93 yards, and a touchdown. He continues to be Kirk Cousins' go-to guy, and he's making the catches. Got to figure out something to do about that. Maybe if we can get him covered up, then maybe we could have a chance in this game, although I don't know that it matters if we're not getting any pressure on Cousins. Jets continue to move the ball here. And there's a nice play to bring up an actual loss there. Going to bring up a 2nd and 11. And now we need to make a big play. Cousins in. Oh, and there goes Winters again. I swear that's his 5th false start in this game. Winters continues to be the one that I think is getting all these false starts for the Jets. I think that's number 5. And then it seems like anytime after a false start play like that, they come out in this kind of 2 tight end, 2 wide receiver set, which I find interesting. especially when they have, it seems like every time they've had a long second down play, it looks like they're going to run it, but then ultimately they don't. But this time they do. To Forte, breaks out to the right side, able to get to the edge, gains a few yards. That's going to bring up now a long 3rd and 11. But the only way we're going to be able to stop them is if we're able to get some pressure. Let's switch things up to a 3-3-5 wide, just because, and let's blitz them right up the middle. Got to do something different. Got to get some pressure up the middle, and here it comes, and he throws one, but that is missed, overthrown. Nice play there by the Flyers to make him get rid of it. And that'll bring up a 4th and 11 and the Jets attempt at a field goal. Brooks trying to get in there, and he got in there, but came up just short or past it. I don't know if you should call that short and or long. He got there, but missed the block. And that kick is up and good, and that's going to make the score now 20-17. Jets kick it off right down the middle now to J.J. Nelson. He's going to have a chance to receive this one. Cuts it to the left and goes down fairly quickly, just past the 25 to the 28-yard line. And that's where the Flyers will start their next drive here. Halfback sweep week is what we're going to run here. Still don't really have a ton of yards. It looks like just 183 yards in this game. Woo, there's a nice run. I think maybe that's what we need to think about doing, is if we're going to run it, it's got to be to the outside. Trying to run up the middle is not working. We're going to switch back our tempo to be faster. Just for curiosity's sake, let's come back with the halfback sweep week, but this time to the right side. This time to McKinnon. He's able to at least get the first down. Not as nice of a run, but that's still a first down, and here we come. Let's run these deep curls. Coach is going to come across in motion. I think we need to feel like we need to keep McKinnon in here to block, but we're going to look for West potentially coming out of the backfield. Nope. Need to throw that one away, but unable to do so. Everyone was covered up really well. Nobody was open. That's going to bring up now a 2nd and 16. Really just need to keep this time, I think, West in the block. We're going to look for McKinnon over the middle as they're coming on the blitz. And we find him, and he's able to have a nice gain, and that's going to bring up at least a manageable 3rd down. 3rd and 4. Coming right back up to the line. Last time I tried to run the slants play, that didn't work out. Let's run a halfback screen, thinking that they're going to be blitzing, which they're really not, and that's actually going to be covered up fairly well. Trying to get there, but going to come up just short, it looks like. 4th and 1. Question is, at the 48-yard line with the losing 20-13, whether or not we should go for it or punt it. I think we're just going to go for it. Why the heck not? That's, of course, assuming I can get a play called soon enough. McKinnon here is just going to run it right to the right side, try to get this first down. And he is able to get it. 4th down play, nice play. Let's keep this offense moving right now. Middle, high, low is what we're going to run. We are going to keep McKinnon this time into block. Looking for Coach just to stop right here. And or over the top. To Boyle. Just overthrown. He was open. He was there. He made the diving attempt, but that comes up just short, and that's going to be the end of the third quarter with the score 20-17. Good game so far. It's been a lot of fun. I've enjoyed playing it. Hopefully you've enjoyed watching it. 2nd and 10 now. Let's think about what we want to do here. I feel like maybe I want to try to run the ball. Let's run this halfback stretch play, but I may want to switch it to the left side. Although I don't know that it matters, but it looks like the green's on the left, so let's go to the green side. That is handed off, and he's going to get out to the edge and have a not bad gain. That's going to at least bring up a somewhat manageable 3rd and 5. Let's just come with this curl flats play. It looks like the defensive backs are playing back. Let's keep McKinnon in the block just to give him enough time to get open if that's what's going to happen. Oh, and Brent Hundley goes down before he can throw it on the sack. And that's going to bring up now a 4th and 11. And I feel like at this point we don't really have much of a choice. We do have to punt it. Let's see if we can pin the Jets back. Try to angle one here with Bannon. That's going to be caught at about the 15. He's going to have a chance to return something here. He gets it out to about the 30-yard line. Nice return by Stewart. And here comes Kirk Cousins, now 18 of 28, 262 yards and a touchdown. He's been playing well. He's been tough to stop. I keep trying to figure out what to do to stop him, but nothing seems to be working. I suppose that's okay. This is the kind of game that we want. It's a lot more fun to play close games. I enjoy it, at least. I don't really like blowouts. So obviously when you're losing, blowouts aren't very fun. And even when you're winning sometimes, I mean, I guess it depends, but my philosophy is that I enjoy close games. They're always a lot more fun to play. Nice play there to start. That's going to bring up now 2nd and 11. Let's come with this crossfire 3 blitz. I don't think we're going to do anything. We're just going to close that. I thought about changing up something. Stewart comes in motion. That is open to Forte. Nice blocking. Able to run right up the middle, considering that's where my blitz was supposed to be coming from. I don't know. Flyers are supposed to have the 2nd best defense in the land, but are giving it, the Jets are giving it to us today. Now 3rd and 3. I assume they're going to try to run it, but they probably won't, just because that's what I assume. You know what assuming does, but they do run it. And he is pulled down, but not after he gets the 1st down. Forte now 13 rushes, 35 yards. 1st down, Jets. And their drive will continue here now with 7 minutes left in the 4th. We kind of need a big play. Kind of need a big play. What do we want to call here in order to get our big play? We kind of started this drive with some blitzing, which kind of seemed to be working. Forte, ooh, nice hit. Able to bring him down quickly for no gain. That's going to bring up now 2nd and 10. Let's come here with the cover 2 sink, but with the edge blitz. See if we can get somebody in there to wreak some havoc. What will probably happen. Ooh, nice block. Nice blocking all around there. Forte is able to get a nice gain. Total offense only 25th today, 469 yards. We are just struggling as a defense here. come with the pinch. We're going to slant everything inside. And they're still going to, ooh, Powell's going for the first down. I don't know if he got there. It's going to be close. He did not. Barrett makes the tackle, 4th and inches. It looks like they're actually going to punt it here. Butler is back to punt. 6 minutes and change. Time is counting down. That's going to be kicked toward the sideline, and that is going to go out of bounds at the 11. Nice punt. Now let's see if the Flyers can get things going here. Try to score some points, obviously. They need at least 3. Would obviously love a touchdown. McKinnon here right up the middle. Running up the middle has not really worked out well today. As you can see there, 12 for 30 yards. Let's try to run it now again, but this time to the outside. Let's see if we can get there before they do. And we are able to. Nice run, but we actually cut it back up the middle. And huge gain by McKinnon for the first down. Let's keep with the running, come with the trap. This time right up the middle. McKinnon is running the ball well at the moment. Oh, he gets stuck on the lineman. That animation drives me nuts. Post wheel shallow. Trying to decide what to run here. Hoping that somebody gets open, and Smith does for the first down. He just kind of kept creeping back just far enough for the first down and able to get it. We're going to come back here with a read option. Why the heck not? Although I don't really think it's going to work out very well in our favor. McKinnon with the juke move there. Probably didn't even need to do the juke move. But now all of a sudden he's got 52 yards. Nice 6-yard gain. Let's come with the levels play. Feel like we got them a little bit on their heels. Quick pass to McKinnon, just trying to get that first down and able to do so. Now 1st and 10. Let's go with the play action verts. Why not? Just going to lob it up there, and he dives for it, and there is a flag on the play. That might actually be end up being defensive pass interference, and it is. What a play, just lobbing it up there. That is going to be now 1st and goal. What a huge play. Let's come back now with this halfback sweep week. This has kind of worked today. Let's see if we can get it into the end zone here with Thompson. Ooh, tripped up, falls down there, falls forward. But that's now going to be 2nd down. Let's come with the slants now. I do want to have an outlet there to West. Thompson's going to stay in to block. And Coates is open, and that is touchdown number 2 for Coates today. And touchdown number 3 for Brent Hundley. What a day so far. 2 guys were actually open right there, but Coates makes the catch. That's who it was intended for. What a drive by the Flyers here in the 4th quarter. Kind of actually finally got it going with the run, just enough to then start passing the ball. And they're able to come down and score a touchdown, and pinning the extra point here. It's going to be 24-20. And it is up and good, and that is what the score is now with 3.5 minutes left to go in this game. Jets will get the ball back with a chance And let's see if our defense can make a huge stop here, try to end this game. We could get a turnover. Stewart's going to take it out of the end zone. Interesting decision by him. Only gets it out to about the 21-yard line. And that's where the Jets will start. Kirk Cousins now just at 262 yards today with just a touchdown. Seems like we have figured out a way to slow him down. He was playing well and something's changed. And I'm going to assume it's our defense. See, pressure is what we need. Stewart right up the middle, and pressure is not what we got. Nice play there. Cousins to Stewart. Nice huge gain to start. Let's come back and switch things up again here to this 3-3-5 just to do something different. Let's cover the underneath because I feel like that's what they're wanting to do right now. Although the pressure's not getting there, so it doesn't matter. Curse, what a move! And he's going to go. There's not anybody that's going to catch him. He is just too fast. What a play by Curse. Just a simple, what looked like a simple curl route. He catches it, makes a move, and he is gone for the touchdown. He's able to just kind of move, more just slide. I don't even know if I'd necessarily call that a juke. But what a play. Nice catch. He just kind of runs it out to the side, runs away from Morris, and he is gone for the touchdown. Just too fast, I guess. And then he's got a nice move, and he's checking the time. I don't know what that means. Huge play by the Jets there to come right back and score a touchdown. And now they take the lead 27-24. Still just short of 3 minutes left in this game. Flyers are going to have a chance again. And all they need is a field goal at least to tie it. J.J. Nelson right up the middle. Gets it out to about the 30. McKinnon started off slow, but he's had a few nice runs here in the second half. I feel like we should at least try to keep him involved. Let's start him with this wide trap. Seems like he's been able to get things going here. Let's hope he can continue it right here. And he's going to be able to. Nice run to start. He's now up 16 rushes for 62 yards. We're going to come with this verticals play. We're going to keep McKinnon in to block. Specifically probably looking for Boyle. Throwing it there to Richardson on the curl route. He was kind of sitting in the zone, able to find him, and that is a first down. Nice play. Coming down here to 2 minutes left in this game. Hundley's going to take off with it and fumble it. Just as I was attempting to slide, I was hitting all of the buttons to do so. Brent Hundley fumbles the ball, and that's going to give it back to the Jets. Should have slid earlier, I guess. I was really trying to do so. But a fumble here by Brent Hundley. Jets are going to take over the ball. Flyers do have, I think, 3 timeouts left and the 2-minute warning coming up. Curse has had a monster game, 5 receptions, 140 yards. But at this point, my guess is they're just going to try to run the ball. So let's plan for that. Flyers do have, again, 3 timeouts left. And the 2-minute warning. Probably after this play, we'll see how it goes. Play action pass here to start. Interesting play call, and he's going deep. And that is almost caught by Curse, but that comes up. Threw it into double coverage. Very interesting play call here with 2 minutes left in the game. Curse got his hands on it, but ultimately dropped it. Good defense. Again, very interesting play call. I mean, I guess if you're going to do it, that's the time to do it. Especially with the 2-minute warning coming anyway. But now I assume they're just going to try to run the ball here with 1 minute and 59 seconds left in the game. Very interesting forte right up the middle. That's going to now bring up a 3rd and 7. Timeout by the Flyers. If they are able to get a good stop here, basically this is going to be the game. Question is, what after that crazy play there before the 2-minute warning, I don't know if I can trust the Jets to make some sort of simple play here. And it doesn't look like they're going to. I may have to. They're not. They're going to pass it quickly to Forte. Luckily, that was covered up, and that is going to bring up 4th down, and the Flyers are still going to have a chance here. Timeout to stop the clock. They're going to get this punt here. We'll see if J.J. Nelson can have a nice return. And that kick is up. J.J. Nelson's going to have a chance. He's going to take it here at the 5. Interesting decision. He jukes it to the inside, gets it out to the 20. Not a bad return. I guess when you look at it that way, it didn't really matter whether or not he decided to return it or not. Brent Hundley's had a good day, 220 yards and 3 touchdowns. He did have the fumble on the last drive, so that kind of skews things a little bit. Let's see what we want to do here to open this drive. Ultimately, we just need to get some points. We don't really have any timeouts. Or I guess we have 1 timeout left. I'm going to look for Coates right over the middle. He's been our go-to guy today. Quick pass out there. And that is going to come up incomplete. Good coverage by Robinson. That's going to bring up now 2nd and 10. We're going to come with this slant to buck play. Again, we're going to keep McKinnon in the block. We're going to see if Richardson can beat that press coverage, if that's what it's going to be. This could be a huge play. And that pass is up, and that is knocked away. Again, another play. Nice play there again by Robinson. Good coverage, able to knock that pass away. That's going to bring up now 3rd and 10. Richardson had a chance there, it looked like, but Robinson got his hand in there. Would have been a tough one-handed catch, but Robinson knocked it out anyway. Switch things up a little bit. I kind of want to find a play. I have a seam route. Those are kind of my favorite plays to run, kind of like this one here. We're going to look for Richardson right up the seam. Keep Weston here to block. And there he is, but that is intercepted by Gilchrist. And that's going to be the game. Gilchrist makes a great play. Safety just kind of sitting back there waiting and watching. Tried to rifle one in there, but unfortunately wasn't able to get there. Great play by Gilchrist. Stepping up, making that interception. And that's going to end up being the game here. Unless for some reason we're able to make some sort of crazy fumble play. Just for curiosity's sake, let's make some coaching adjustments. Let's just say we want to try to strip the ball. And we want to make our tackling aggressive. And then let's come back to formations. Oh, didn't quite get there. That's all right. I guess they're still feeling like they got to run the ball, so let's see if we can make a crazy play. trying to rip it out there, not able to do so. Let's call our last timeout. If for some reason we're able to get a fumble here, for some reason they're feeling like they got to run it. I don't know that they necessarily have to. And here they go. They're actually going to kneel it down here on this one. And there is the kneel down. Now 3rd and 9. There goes the clock all the way down. They really shouldn't have to run another play after this one. Tough way to end this game for the Flyers. Had a chance, 2 chances really. But a Brent Hundley fumble on a scramble. And then not too long after that, or on the very next drive after putting up a nice stop, and still with enough time to do something, Brent Hundley then throws an interception. So 2 bad mistakes by Brent Hundley here in the 4th quarter, and the Jets come away with this victory. Kirk Cousins had a great game. He played well. We weren't able to put much pressure on him, and that allowed him to just kind of pick apart our defense. So tough game in that regard. Let's take a quick look here at the stats in just a moment. Brett Hundley didn't have a bad day. 57% completion percentage, 220 yards. His downfall, of course, was the fumble and then the interception in the 4th quarter when we really needed him to step up. Again, as you can see here, Kirk Cousins had a monster day. 21 of 32, 341 yards, 2 touchdowns, and no interceptions. Taking a look at the rushing yards, Forte ended up with 17 for 50. Blount was 13 for 47 before he got hurt. He was having a good day also. McKinnon took a while to get things going, but he finally did, really in the 4th quarter. But he had 16 carries for 62 yards. West was 4 for 24. Receiving, Ty and Kirsch really were Cousins' favorite targets today. 7 receptions for Ty, 93. Kirsch 5 for 140. McKinnon had 4 for 33. Coates had 4 for 36 and a couple of touchdowns. So he had a good day. Cordero Patterson also had a nice touchdown grab there right at the end of the 2nd half. Defensively, Keenan Robinson was our leading tackler today. Just for curiosity's sake, 10 tackles, and then after that, it drops off. Drops off after that, I guess. Well, Preston Brown had 10. Quick look at the stats. Muhammad Wilkerson had 2. The 2 Williams guys each had 1.5. That's a total of 5, and then 6 for Morris Claiborne, 7, and then 8. We gave up a ton of sacks today. 9 sacks, really. Yikes, is that right? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 sacks today. Wow. Even with keeping a running back in to block, still gave up 9 sacks today. That's not good. And we only had 1 ourselves. Kayvon Webster had the 1 sack. That 1 sack for us. Interceptions wise, there was just the one by the Jets in the 4th quarter by Gilchrist. Great play by him to end the game, basically. And that's going to do it for this game. Let's go ahead and finish it out. Again, I apologize. This evening I was really hoping to do some NCAA Football 14, Red Rock Wranglers Dynasty, but for whatever reason it just wasn't working out. So instead we did some Madden 18, continuing with our expansion franchise, Salt Lake City Flyers. Another good game. Of course, I'm disappointed that we lost, but at the same time we probably should, considering we are an expansion franchise and this is our first season. I enjoy the rebuild, but at this point I don't know that I've had to do much rebuild. So I'm a little disappointed in that regard. We do have 1 new injury. We've got a ton of injuries right now, really. The new one was P.J. Dawson, I believe. He's got an abdominal tear, out for a couple of weeks. Barron's still got a few more weeks with his broken ribs. Britt's got a few more weeks with his abdominal tear. Dislocated elbow, and Madison Woodhead's got a couple more weeks. Here was our starting quarterback who was playing really well. He finally seems like he finally helped our offense to get going, but he ultimately got hurt in our last game, broken collarbone, and we went ahead and placed him on IR. So tough loss. He was having a good season for us, and I kind of wanted to ride him to the end and hope to see whether or not he was going to be our quarterback of the future, or whether or not we really needed to think about drafting another one in the draft. So I'm not quite sure what to do moving forward in that regard. We'll have to see maybe if there is any quarterbacks that are even a possibility for us in the draft, but we'll kind of look at that later. And then our dislocated elbow here for Gordon Ray. We've struggled with all of our rookie linemen, Gray, Woodhead. Those two guys have been hurt multiple times this season. Hopefully they get past that and can kind of move forward as they move into their second seasons. They're good linemen, and I hate to see them injured. One player regressed, and that is specifically Brett Hundley. He wouldn't have if it wouldn't have been for those silly mistakes in the fourth quarter with the fumble and the interception. So tough loss today for the Wranglers. A good game, exciting game, fun game to play. Hopefully you enjoyed watching it. We're going to go ahead and skip ahead here to week 12. We will be playing against the Steelers in our next game. Could be another tough matchup for us, as they currently sit at 6-4, so same record. We'll have to see whether or not these sliders that I am using now continue to give us the appropriate gameplay. With the first two games, I would say so. I mean, if we kind of look at the two games I've been using these Mat 10 sliders with, I'm kind of happy with it. I'm happy with how it's playing. The games are close. The games are fun, and that's kind of what I want more than anything. So, as you can see here, so first 8 games, basically, we were using Schnott 1 sliders, and we had some, all the games that we won were close, which I think is good. But ultimately, when we got down here to this 42-19 game, it made me start to really kind of second guess where things were at with these sliders. Because even at that point, we were at 1, 2, 3, 4. We had won 4 games. We're sitting at 4-3. And as an expansion franchise, I was really questioning whether or not that made sense. And then we went into the next game after that and won again against the Bengals to make it won that game 34-31. And then we're sitting at 5-3. So then I decided to make the change on the sliders after winning 3 in a row. We had a nice close game against the Ravens that ultimately we won with Mat 10 sliders. But again, another close game, and then we come into this one and lose. But yet again, another close game. So at this point, I guess all my games have been close. I don't know that this loss here and the one win that I had 42-19 are really the only somewhat lopsided games. Besides that, everyone's been close. And so maybe it doesn't really matter, but I still struggle with the fact that the Salt Lake City Flyers are an expansion franchise, and I feel like the game should be a little bit tougher. Again, I enjoy the rebuild aspect of things, and so that's kind of the direction I want to go with this. Although I'm starting to think that maybe this rebuild is going to be a little short-lived in that I'm a little bit more excited about my Wranglers stuff. Specifically the Red Rock Wranglers Ncaa Football 14, as well as my Wranglers Super Mega Baseball team. I'm kind of excited about those, so I'm kind of thinking that I'll finish out this season, go through the off season, and see where that puts us, and then maybe kind of simulate from there and see how we do moving forward. But maybe this might be the only season they actually play with this. We really only have a couple months till Madden 19, so maybe I should just kind of concentrate on the Red Rock Wranglers. If you have any suggestions or thoughts on that, I would appreciate it. I don't. It doesn't seem like I get a whole lot of excitement with my Salt Lake City Flyers expansion franchise, and so I think people get a little bit more excited and enjoy the Red Rock. Excuse me. They enjoy the Red Rock Wranglers NCAA Football 14 stuff. As well as even at this point, I've really only done a couple of episodes, but it seems like people have enjoyed the Super Mega Baseball stuff more than this. So I'd like to still continue it out and finish out this season, but after this season, that might kind of be it. I might again just kind of do the off season because I always enjoy doing that off season. I'll probably obviously stream that, but that's kind of what I'm thinking at this point. If you have any thoughts about that, I would appreciate any input you might have. But we're going to end this stream tonight. For those of you that came out and watched, I appreciate it. I appreciate your support, and we will see you next time, probably on Wednesday and or Thursday, with hopefully the NCAA Football 14 Red Rock Wranglers franchise as we continue that one into game number 9 going up against Wyoming, where we have a ton of recruits coming in. That's going to be a huge game for the Wranglers, and hopefully they're able to pull out a win at home. But we'll have to wait and see. Again, we'll stream that one again probably Wednesday and or Thursday. Thank you again for watching, and we will see you next time.